and welcome to this short video about embedding learning from incidents or LFIs. Have you ever really tried to embed learnings from an LFI? Do you find it difficult? Can't seem to get that breakthrough? Why? Research has shown that we all have different learning styles. By just listening to an LFI, 8% of us will remember it, whereas if we read it, at least 13% of us will remember. If we discuss it at an HSC meeting with question and answer opportunities, we'll reach 32%. However, if we engage in small groups with relevant topics and share experiences, over 70% of us will remember and embed the learnings. Have a look at this short video about this new and exciting LFI engagement tool to harness the learning potentials of your teams. Oh, good morning, John.
Morning.
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Morning, Jonathan. How's it on, team? How are you?
Very good, very good.
So, thank you for making time today. We've got this Learn from Incidents engagement tool, which has been sent from the office, and we're going to take some time to go through it. It has some pictures about a topic, we've got some questions around it, and there are some notes as well. So we just have a conversation around it, see where we go. You share your experience, because my experience has been different. Actually, each of us experiences have been different. So this time we've got a topic on mooring, and from what I understand is we will get topics around different issues, maybe like hot work, enclosed spaces, and things like that. Let's take the first one. So we've got snapback. But let's start with, what do you think is snapback?
It's a, yep, you know.
Well, snapback is obviously the recoiling path that the rope would take when it's on tension, and obviously when if it snaps and if it gets structured, it obviously recoils back, and that's a snapback of a rope.
Okay.
Fortunately, I've never seen anyone hurt due to a snapback incident, but I've heard that it can cause pretty serious injuries.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Don. And I'm just reading some of the notes here, which says when a snapback does happen, it can reach a velocity of 500 miles per hour. So,
Wow, that's pretty.
Okay, we've got a question here. How can incidents be avoided in a snapback zone?
Well, it's got to be awareness. Awareness that the risk is there. When you know you're going to be carrying out a marine evolution, and lines are going to be under load, so there is always the potential this can happen. So, and you build it into your risk assessment of what you're going to do.
And awareness that the danger zone can change.
Of course,
Correct. Absolutely. Dynamically,
Yeah.
because when the leads change.
Yeah, before the mooring as well, we tend to have a briefing where we know what's the mooring plan, so that we know how the lead is going to be, how the ropes are going to go. So then we know, okay, we need to be aware of this area.
I think the point that you made, Don, just to stress on that is, and what you made is, we do have mooring plans, and when we go on our mooring stations forward and aft, we know how the line is going to pass, and sometimes that changes, but it's changed.
Yeah, it's being able to respond to that when these things do change quickly, isn't it? And making sure, and that's where good supervision is necessary as well. You do need someone who's taking charge of it. Someone who's going to be making sure they stay back and don't get involved.
And what do you think if the officer gets involved in an activity? What do you think he would do?
It's important to realise that it's not just the supervisor that can call a stop to the operation as well. If anyone feels unsafe at any point, then you should stick your hand up and raise the issue.
Do you think we are all comfortable on our vessel to intervene?
Yes.
Let's see, let's move along. Let's go to the next topic. We might come across some other things.
Yeah.
So what we've got next is we've got bites of mooring rope. Another big issue relating to mooring incidents is people getting caught in the bites of mooring rope. And let's say we start with what do you think is the bite of a mooring rope?
It's where the rope is coiled and you can get caught in it. And as it comes on the load, it can cause massive damage. People can lose legs.
All of it, pretty much. So you can see that's why he's got his leg getting entangled in that loop. So yeah.
So it's a good point, housekeeping. And what do you think about the housekeeping on our vessel?
It's good.
Better than that one.
Okay. So we have seen a few topics in here. Before we end, I would just like to bring to attention this point in here about our family. And I was seeing this for the first time. I was wondering, oh, it's quite strange. But actually, when I think about it, family is something really important. And family, really. What about you all?
I think that sums it up for me. I mean, your family needs you. That's, you know, I need to get home for my wife and kids. That's why I come to see why I do this. It's not because you're a nice guy, it's because I've got to provide for them, and if I don't because I'm injured or worse, that's God forbid. You know.
And our families are expecting us to come back to them in the same state that we left them in.
Hello, this is the learning engagement tool you've just seen in the video. There are several ways in which you can recreate this tool on board your vessel. All you need is a few bits of stationery. Let me show you what you will need. You will need a folder, some clips and a rubber band, some plastic filing pockets, and the learning engagement theme, which is something you should receive from the office by email. To begin assembly, attach the rubber band to the clips. Turn the folder inside out. To make the folder stand on the table, stabilise it with the clips and rubber band. Insert the printout into the filing pockets and attach to the folder. And there you go, a learning engagement tool recreated in just a minute. I hope this quick learning tip helps you have engaging conversations on board your vessels right from today. All the best.
Thank you for watching. I hope this video helps you and your teams in having a more engaging conversation to prevent incidents. Bon voyage!